Do 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 do. Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. I decided I'm gonna do my live a little different again today. So, for those joining, my name is Amy. I am a consultant with Pearl Time, where we, where did I put them? We shuck oysters, fizz pearl drops to reveal beautiful pearls. And then also in the pearl drops, you can get pieces of jewelry. So here are some of the pearls. They're so pretty. Love them, love them, love them. And then, of course, I have mine on. Let me fix the chain. So this one's like a little daisy with a really pretty blue pearl in there. Welcome in, welcome in. So, but yeah, so that's what we do here. So there is a deal going on now, which is amazing, you guys. All full price jewelry includes oysters. That is right. So you want to make sure you get a piece of jewelry that is full price, not on the clearance. And then make sure to choose oyster opening before you add it into your cart. And however many pearls are required for that piece of jewelry, those oysters would be free. Free. So, with that being said, how are you guys doing this Friday? I am actually working on some cross stitching. I started this years ago, and it's to do for a quilt, for like a baby quilt. And when I started it, I ended up losing a couple pregnancies, so I stopped. Hey girly, hey Kaylee, how are you? So I decided, why not? I'll start doing it again. So this is basically what it's gonna turn into when I'm done. Thank you for the likes. So it has a duck, a bear, a bunny. There's a little mouse on here. And maybe it's a little chick instead of a duck. I think it's a chick. So it has ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. So, and I do have some that are done. I can show you guys. So I actually just went out and got this out of my garage because I'm like, you know what? I need to start getting back into like my crafty stuff. So right now I'm working on a bunny with the letter C. So this is the little chickie with the letter A. And then here's the little teddy bear with the letter B. Hey Nikki, how are you? So once I do get these done, it's going to take me a while because like I said, I've been working on this for years. I've probably had this sitting put away for 7 years. But now that I can't have any more kids, I might as well try to finish it. There was another blanket I was doing, and that one I completely gave up on. I said this one is cursed, so I got rid of that one. It was not going well. Thank you for the likes. So, but yeah, so if anybody's interested in just hanging out, chit-chatting, that's fine. If you want to shuck some oysters, jewelry, like I said, if you get a full price piece of jewelry, you can choose the option for an oyster opening before you put it into your cart, and the amount of pearls that it takes for oysters, they'll be free. So if say you get a ring, it takes 1 pearl, it's free with that oyster opening, as long as you put that oyster in there. There's an option, if it'll say white pearl, oyster opening, pearl drop. Pearl drops you do still have to pay for. Thank you for the likes. Just because of the fact that you can get jewelry in these. This one's kind of heavy, by the way. I don't know if they feel the same. But yeah. And that's what's going on. There is a cuff. I'll show you guys real quick. It's so beautiful. There is a cuff that takes 12 pearls. 12 beautiful pearls. And you can customize it. You can leave it with white pearls. Or, you know, just shuck your oyster and whatever pearls you get in those 12 oysters, you can set all of them in there. Let me pull it up. It is so beautiful too. And it is on, ooh, pearls, yes. Lots of pearls. So like the necklace I'm wearing right now is a daisy with, it's a really pretty blue pearl. And then these are some of the pearls that I have. These are from my own personal collection. Is there like some of the blues and purples that I have set aside. And then I have some that look similar in color, but they're just a tad different. Plus I have a bunch of other ones too. I like loose pearls because I have a pearl cage and I can change out my pearls anytime I want with the pearl cage. And then I do have one that holds, I have a pearl cage ring, so that only holds one pearl. But I also have a pearl cage necklace, and right now I think there's like 5 pearls in there, and I can probably fit 1 or 2 more. It just depends on the size. So this cuff is part of our Bold and Beautiful collection. This is the one that holds 12 pearls. So you can have 12 oysters shucked if you don't want all white pearls. There it is. It is beautiful. So this is on pre-order right now. Shipping will be the 23rd or 24th of this month, because we released this one the other day and it literally sold out within 2.5 hours. So if you were, when you do pick out jewelry, I'll show you right here, you're going to be able to choose, oh, I don't know why that one all bright. You're going to be able to choose white pearl, and it will tell you that it's 0. That's your additional, 0. You can choose oyster, additional, 0. Pearl drop, additional, and I'll tell you the price, because pearl drops you do got to get still. But if you want to do oysters and then just you end up with 12 random colors, awesome. And anything will look good in that bracelet. So that cuff. So once you click on oyster, then you'll scroll down, add it to your cart, check out, you're good to go. Oh, you can use Shop Pay. Huh. So yeah, June 23rd is when that cuff will be shipped out. So it is on pre-order. But you still shuck your pearls. Oh, I would shuck the pearls and then I send them off to corporate, and as soon as they have that cuff in, they'll set them and then they'll send it to you. But there's all types of beautiful, beautiful jewelry. I actually have a pair of earrings that are on the way. I should be here Monday. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh my goodness, I have not done this in so long. I'm kind of like nervous to do this again. I used to do this a lot. This one, at least it's printed. The image, well, that's all cross stitch already, but the image is printed on here. I do count it also, but I used to cross stitch to the point that I would stop once I was like going cross-eyed after a while. So I'll probably just go ahead and I'll probably finish, once I do finish these, I'll probably just send it to my best friend and tell her to put it together for me. Just because she has the sewing machine. I have to get a new one. I kind of like lost my old one. I had a nice one too. But that's alright. They always make new, better ones. I'm so glad I finally got live. Oh, thank you. I just pop on different times A lot of the times I try to come on when my kids are taking naps. So that's probably why I haven't caught me, because I usually go on like in the middle of the day when they're napping. But my husband's home right now, so I figured I'd jump on. The kids are getting ready to go to bed anyways. He puts them to bed at night because he's always gone before they get up, so I go, you can deal with them. Going anywhere. Hopefully they'll sleep. I'm glad he caught me live. So, but yeah, if anybody wants to check out Pearls, click on my name, click on my picture, click on the link in my bio. First one in my link trees for Pearls. There's so many beautiful things. So if you like simple, there's simple. If you like extravagant, there's extravagant. Something for everybody. And if you know anybody that has a June birthday and you want to get them something, Pearl is their birthstone. Welcome in. It was so hot here today. It's like 110 or something. It's crazy. Yesterday was like 113, I think. I love the hot weather. I just wish it would make up its mind on how hot it's gonna get. And then I kind of wish I had a pool. I should just get a little kiddie pool and a lawn chair and go sit outside in it when it's drastically hot. Does anybody have any plans for tomorrow or for the weekend? I'm going to Sam's Club tomorrow. Gonna go pick up my brother in the morning. We're gonna head over to Sam's Club with the kids. I figured, why not? Thank you for the likes. I need to go do some shopping anyways. And I gotta get a light bulb for my kitchen. I was doing stuff this morning in my kitchen and I was getting stuff ready for my dog because she don't likes to eat her food outside for some reason. So I was getting all her food ready for her this morning for outside and walked away from my kitchen for not even 2 minutes. I came back and I'm like, oh, I need to turn the kitchen light on so I could see what I was doing because it was like 4:30 in the morning. So it was kind of dark in my kitchen. And I'm like, well, the light switch is on, but it's not, turning on. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like looking to make sure like everything else is on. Just make sure there's power. I'm like, well, there's power to my kitchen. And so I turned the light switch off. I turned it back on. I'm like, oh, my light bulb died. So I'm going to go to the store tomorrow might have to make another stop. Because I don't need like, I don't think I'm going to buy light bulbs at Sam's Club. I don't need like a gazillion light bulbs. Too big. Probably end up going to like Walmart or something too. Plus there's a couple things I need to get that I can't get at Sam's that I have to get like at a grocery store. Somebody, I wanna be with somebody. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough to finish this, am I? I'm like really hoping I do. I don't want to have to. No, I will. I don't want to have to cut a big old thing of thread for one square. Because I'm down to about one square of this star. Okay, gotta do one more. And I'm done with this star. I always do the, oh no, I pulled it out. Really? I always do the trim last. Once I finish everything else, I'll do the trim. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna burn the heat with somebody. I did not mean to do that. With somebody who loves me. Really? Ooh! As I'm like throwing the needle at me. With somebody who loves me. I don't even really listen to this music that much. Oh look, it said, we don't like you. Oh, come on. Come, no, get both in there. Come on. It's not gonna work for me. Hey Monique, how are you? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna drop this needle. I'm gonna get mad. Don't judge me. I have to get it wet. It doesn't want to thread. Besides. Okay. Okay, it's back in. Stay. Dance with somebody. It's gonna drive me crazy. Yes, it is. Okay, just one more X. Just let me finish this. Come on. And then you just have to let me secure you, and then you're good. Just let me secure you. Stay there. Oh! Oh my goodness. I just gotta secure it, and then it's good to go. It does not want to work. Okay. Just let me secure you, and then we'll be good. You just gotta tuck you under a couple stitches. Come on. There.
Go get that. Ted, go. Go. Angel, go.
Come on. Yes.
Where is Lucas's tablet?
Oh, it's in his diaper bag. The shoulder diaper bag. The one that's on the shoe thing. There you go. Finally. That one cooperated. Okay. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna make sure I don't have any more yellow that's already pulled out. Because sometimes... Okay. Sometimes I pull it out and I put it somewhere. Those 2 threads. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 more stars to do. That's the one that was already... Okay, so that's the one that was already pulled up. Awesome. 2 threads. Awesome possum. Awesome possum.
At the UPS store, we know things can get busy this upcoming holiday. You can count on us to be open and ready to help with any packing and shipping or anything else you might need.
Is there anything you can't do?
Actually, I don't have a good singing voice. No. But our certified packing experts can pack and ship just about anything.
At least that's good. The UPS store. Be unstoppable. Most locations are independently owned. Product services, pricing, and hours of
Welcome
operation.
in.
Come in today to get your holiday goodies there on time.
At least my light is helping out because I can see.
Experience can help you earn a competency-based master's in less than a year for under $11,000. Stop thinking and start doing. Learn more at Phoenix EDU.
Okay, I am trying to do this. I'm trying to do music that I know like other people would want to hear or some people like, but I need highway to the danger zone. What is going on? My Spotify's being weird. Cause I ain't fancy. I don't got nothing fancy. But you know what? This ain't my regular live anyway, so. Really? Come on. No, that's not what I wanted. I want this. But I'll switch it because I don't want to get in trouble. Welcome in. I think that hubby's getting ready to water. Oh, have you guys had Blue Hawaiians? Really good. Come in, say hi. How your guys' Friday night going? Why can't I do this? How am I doing? Okay. Making sure all my stars are the same color. Score. You still gotta do like little eyes. I need like better light in here. I swear. Sometimes when you live certain places, they're not like the greatest light. Like the room light just seems horrible sometimes. But like my kitchen, dining room, living room, they all get excellent light. But a lot of it is because there's a skylight in there. Hey Holly, how are you? There's a skylight and that does help. Plus the living room has 3 big old windows. I'm trying to lock down this starter thread. I just don't want to lock in. It will. Just gotta keep it down. I cannot wait until my new earrings show up. I am so excited for them. They're hoops. And they each have a pearl sitting in the bottom of them. They're really pretty. And I have a ring showing up too. It says it's supposed to be here Monday. I'm really hoping they show up Monday. I must confess, I'm addicted to this. Shove your kiss right through my chest. I can't deny I'm doing your best. Has anybody tried cross stitching? Just wondering. It can be relaxing depending on what you're doing. And then it can be frustrating. I think sometimes I get more frustrated with counted. Because this one has a pattern on it, but that's just how this one came. But the pattern, once you clean these, the ink goes away. But the counted can be frustrating because I've done counted and I have messed it up before. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. I was just going along. And then all of a sudden I'm like, no, I've literally had to take pieces apart because they were all off. I must confess, I'm addicted to this. Shove your kiss right through my chest. I can't deny. But I've never done any like really big pieces. I always do like smaller pieces. I do want to try a big piece. This goes to, this is going to be a quilt once it's actually done. So these are going to be the squares, and then I still have to decide if I'm going to get a sewing machine. Probably get one by the time I'm done with this. And I have to do like a backing to it and all that good stuff. So I'll make a baby blanket out of it. Welcome in, Kelly. How are you? my music stopped again. I swear, it does not like me. I don't want to separate it. Welcome in. So what do you guys do to pass time? Or a hobby or something? I go through like spurts on when I do this too. Plus, I like to choose ones that aren't so fancy. I don't like all the, like there's some really pretty stitches. I like the easier stuff. If I gotta start doing a French knot and all this stuff, I'm just like, no. I'm just gonna make it my way. Besides, I want this all to be smooth and everything since it's a baby blanket. So today was a long day. My youngest had feeding therapy again today. And I figured, oh, I'll just get up at 4:30 instead of 4. Oh my goodness. Like, the 30 minutes that I took not getting up, I should have gotten up at 4. I was rushed. I felt like I was rushing trying to get everything done. Because then I get my kids up at a certain time. Hey, Tierra, how are you? How are you doing? I was like, hold on, who is that? But yeah, I had to, my youngest had feeding therapy, and we have to leave here about 6:30 so I can drop off my oldest at my mom's. And I just felt like I was rushing because I got up at 4:30 today instead of 4. And at least I remembered everything. I'm doing great. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Still home with the kids. Home with the kids. I sell pearl jewelry, which is the first link in my bio. So I shuck oysters. I got a bunch of oysters back here. So I shuck oysters and then fizz pearl drops, and in here can be pearls or there can be pieces of jewelry. But right now I'm just hanging out, working on some cross stitching that I haven't done in years. Unless anybody wants to order anything. And also, if anybody is interested in ordering jewelry, when you have the jewelry and you're looking at it, you'll have an option to choose white pearls, oyster openings, or pearl drops. White pearls means it's automatically going to be set with white pearls. Oyster openings, if you put those in your cart, if you choose that, however many oyster or pearls it takes, see, it's been a long day. However many pearls it takes to set that piece of jewelry. So let's say, okay, so this bracelet right here takes, this one right here takes three pearls. So 1, 2, 3, and my thing just went really bright. It takes 3 pearls. You're gonna scroll down to your options, which are white pearls, oysters, a pearl drop. If you click on oyster, now additional is 0. So you'll get the 3 oysters for free. If you choose a pearl drop, then you would need to, those are extra. But white pearls and oyster openings are now free. They are included. So there's some really beautiful jewelry on there. Most of it is 0.925 solid sterling silver. And there are some pieces that are brass. There are pieces for men. There's 2 rings that are men's rings, and they can choose a white pearl, black pearl, or the oyster opening. And yeah. Some are brass, and then some are 18 karat gold plated with solid sterling silver underneath. But yeah, thank you for the likes. Thank you very much. But yeah, so if anybody's interested, first link on my link tree, link is in my bio. My lineup's open, so we are good to go. So if you order, it'll be real quick. I do have a pair of earrings on the way. I'll show you guys my earrings. I'm all sitting here just stitching away. So I ordered these earrings. They are on their way. They're supposed to be here Monday, and I cannot wait for them to get here. They are under Collections and Forever Collection. They are called the Katie's. And these are the Katie's. And I got them with white pearls. So those are what I chose. I'm excited for those. And then I also got a ring. Let me go under rings. It's called the Abbey. And then I'm wearing a little daisy right now with a blue pearl that I set in it a while ago. Unfortunately, this one is not available, but it's one of my go-tos, and I have a couple different butterfly ones. Okay, here's the Abbey. So this one has a purple stone, and I did set this one with a white pearl also. So this is the ring that I'm waiting for to show up to. And there are different ones. They also have it in yellow gold. And there's one that has kind of like an aqua color blue. This one's really pretty too. So if you wanted to customize this one, you can with an oyster opening, and it would be included as long as you click oyster before you add it to your cart. And then here, and then there's also anklets. So here's one of my anklets. This one comes with a pearl on it. Small pearl, so you don't set anything in there. Welcome in, April. And then here are a few of the pearls that I've revealed. These are from my personal collection. I really like blues and purples. And then I have some darker, lighter colors. I got a bunch of different ones. Feel the snake bite enter my vein. But yeah. But I hope everybody is having a great Friday. Probably gonna be on until about 8, and then I'm jumping off for the night. I'm exhausted, y'all. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. Appointments for my child. And he started speech therapy today, so that went good. That went really good. Well, as good as it could go because he was tired. He was tired and he was not too happy with feeding therapy this morning. But, you know, gotta do what I gotta do to get him off his feeding tube. So, all the therapy I can get him is what is good. Welcome in. How are you? So, but yeah. This is your gift to me. I hate you for it. But, and it's just like, next month, another therapy's getting added to my son's schedule. And I'm just like, really? So right now he has a developmental therapist. He does feeding therapy. He now goes to a speech therapist. And then next month we're supposed to do evaluation for occupational therapy, which he kind of does already, so I know he's gonna get that. And I'm just like, dang, that's a lot of therapies for him. Because right now feeding therapy is Monday through Friday. And along with his feeding therapy, he has to see occupational. Hi, how are you? How have you been? But yeah, he has to see occupational therapist for feeding, and he has to see GI nutritionist. Great news is he did get decreased on his pediatrician. That's good. I'm doing good. Been staying busy with my kids and everything, but I'm good. So we'll see what happens. So it's just, but if anybody's interested in pearls, you guys can always ask. Ask me how you get free oyster openings, and I'll let you guys know. Something that we just started this week. And I'm just sitting here cross stitching. Oh, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm cross stitching. I'm working on. It's a little bunny holding the letter C. Working on some. I haven't changed a bit since high school. What? Okay. Remind me your name. I am horrible with names, okay? Don't feel bad. I used to work in a bar. I met my husband there. Oh! Okay. Hey, Brandy. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, are you going question? Are you going to reunion? That's my question. I don't know. I'm thinking about going. Didn't know we had one coming up. Girl. Oh my goodness. It's in October. Hold on. I didn't know either. And so, I don't know if you remember her, but my friend Paula, she texted me, because we talk all the time, and she goes, hey, are you going to reunion? I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, our reunion. I'm like, okay, and? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. So she sent me a thing that she got from someone else, and it's gonna be in October. It's downtown. Yeah, I'm gonna go absolutely. I remember. I don't know if she's going or not because she's in Florida. She asked me if I was going, and I said I don't know because that's a weekend that my husband has to work. He has to do certain things certain weekends. So it's October 4th. Friday, October 4th, and it's in downtown. And you have to get tickets right now are $75 for the early bird, and then they go up after that. After a certain time they go up. I don't know when exactly they go up. It doesn't say, but you have to have a ticket before you get there. And they're only letting like 280 people in, and you can bring your spouse, but they have to have a ticket too. Send me a chat with info. I will. Are you on? You're still on my FB, right? I'll find you. Yeah, you are. You are. Alright. Yeah, I'll send you the info. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna go. I could. I just call my grandpa and go stay at his house. Yeah, like I said, I didn't even know we had one until she told me. It's crazy. Girl, next week, you be flying from Mississippi. I be driving from Arizona. This hot state. But I've been here since like almost the last 20 years, so it's all good. I gotta talk to the hubby more, because if I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna drive. It's a 12-hour drive from here. And that's with some stops. Yeah, that is a hot state. Girl, it was like 113 yesterday, okay? And I think it was 110 today. I got in my car the other day, and my car has that push button to start it. And I burnt the tip of my finger trying to start my car because it was, yeah. No, seriously. It gets so hot here, they shut down the airport because it's too hot for planes to take off and land. I think it was like 120 one year during the summer. But this is only like down where I live. So it's like the bottom half of Arizona gets hot. The top half stays a lot cooler. They got a ski resort up there. But it's supposed to cool down a little bit, but now that once it gets over 105 basically, nope, no thanks. Girl, I like it. I can't do the cold, but it does. So a lot of people think, oh, the desert's hot all year round. No, it's not, because actually the desert freezes at night, especially during the winter. So it's all good, but we're only gonna be here hopefully for a couple more years, and then we're busting out of this joint. The hubby is retiring in the next couple years, and then we're gone. We're gonna do one big move, and hopefully it's the last time we move. We've only done one move with the kids so far, and that was going from the apartment to the house we live in right now. We're moving to Georgia. Georgia. Yeah, we're going to Georgia. Yepers. His family's out there. You'll be closely. Yeah, I will be. I'm gonna be. I don't know how far I'll be from you, but I know I'll be 5 hours from Paula. Because I'll be 2.5 hours. I'll be 2.5 hours from the Florida-Georgia border. And I'll be about 3 hours inland from Savannah. From Savannah, Georgia. So, we went out there. I've been out there a couple times. So, the first time I went out there, I was pregnant with Kaden. And it wasn't bad. But it was cold. Because we were out there for Thanksgiving one year. And then we went out last year in August. And I actually liked it. Like, some people are like, oh, it's so humid. And I liked it. Yeah, it can be humid, but I didn't have an issue with it. And people were like, but it's so humid and hot. I said, come live where I live. I drive for a girls' weekend trip. Heck yeah. Sorry if I'm like flipping people off. I'm scratching my nose. I'm trying to cross stitch at the same time. My 5-year-old Caden already asked me, he goes, Mommy, when we go out there, can we go to Disney World? I want to go build a lightsaber. I said, you got lightsaber money? That's what I told him. I said, you know how much it costs to build a lightsaber? Just the lightsaber itself, I said, that doesn't include the price it takes to get into the park to get the lightsaber. But I know we'll eventually, I need some alcohol wipes. I know we'll eventually go down there to go do all that stuff. Girl, if you wanted to come see, I got a place to stay at in Savannah. I'm sure my husband wouldn't mind. I already told Paula that if I come down to see her, I'm going to pick her up and we're going to be on the way to one of the other places I have to stay down in Florida. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Well, she wouldn't have an issue. I said, you got to let other people know you're taking off for the weekend. No ifs, ands, or buts. Welcome in, Cheryl. How are you? When did you go to Mississippi? I guess I don't pay attention to stuff as much as I thought. I could have swore you were like on this side somewhere. Okay, see, I knew you were in Oregon. That's why I was like, okay. How do you like it? Yeah, it's hot. Girl, you went from cooler weather, okay, to humid. You went to the south. What did you do? Because I have friends that live in Louisiana. They live on the East Coast. I got friends in Texas. I got friends in the South. And then, of course, we're going to be moving to Georgia, and that's part of the South, too. Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, some of the people I know, they, live more towards the Louisiana, Texas border. That's cool. Well, I'm gonna live in Georgia, and I'm probably not gonna work. Gotta take care of the kiddos, which is fine. I was going to school, and I'm on a break right now from school, but I have to do an externship, and I don't know how I'm going to do it with Chris's work schedule, his drill schedule, and then Lucas's therapy. I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. I only have 10 weeks left, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm supposed to go back at the end of August, and I'm supposed to be done at the end of October. Homeschooling? Not right now. Caden's gonna start kindergarten in August. Lucas is gonna start developmental preschool. If, depending on how things go with both of them, then we may do homeschooling. I'm not 100% sure yet. We've talked about it, but we want to see how things go. And I've looked into different programs, so it's not too bad. Okay, good, I got it on there. Yeah. Caden did developmental preschool for the last year and a half. And he's been asking every day since school got out, am I going to kindergarten now? Am I going to kindergarten? I'm like, not till August. I said, it's not August yet. But we'll see how Lucas does with preschool, because his immune system's not that great. I used to work in a daycare, and I loved working there. I worked there when Caden was little, and I was pregnant with Lucas, and then I went back to work when Lucas was 7 weeks old. Because literally, like, I called my boss. I went to work on a Friday, and I said, I gotta go to the hospital. Like, after work, I was like, I probably have to go to the hospital because I'm having a really bad headache and everything. And then I waited it out, went to the hospital, and they're like, we're admitting you because I had preeclampsia. And they're like, we have to put you on extra watch because they found out I had a stroke before I got pregnant with him. And I called my boss from the hospital really early in the morning. I'm like, I am so sorry. Like, I was texting her too. I'm like, this is what's going on. I'm being admitted. I'm having this baby. And they're like, okay. She was like, it's okay. You know, just keep me updated, stuff like that. Really nice. I was like so grateful. And when Lucas was about 3.5 months old, he got sick. He got really sick. He ended up with a respiratory virus and the common cold also. But it put him in the hospital. He was on oxygen. He was put in PICU, which is pediatric ICU. And we were in there for about 2.5 weeks. We were told we weren't going home for Christmas, but we got lucky and we got let go the day before Christmas Eve. And then I stayed home with him for about a month after that too, because I was with him in the hospital the entire time. We were home for about a month. He got the okay to go back to daycare. I was like, cool, awesome. He made it a week at daycare before he ended up with another respiratory virus and pneumonia. And then I tried getting like someone to watch him. It didn't work out, so I had to stop working. And then last summer, I was like, okay, well, he still had his feeding tube, which was fine because he has a G-tube, which if some people don't know what a G-tube is, a G-tube is a type of feeding tube, but it's surgically inserted into the stomach. So, man, he's almost 3 now. He's had it since he was 10 months old. May, June, July, 9 months old. He's had it since he was 9 months old. And that's how he gets a lot of his nutrition, especially when he gets sick, because he'll completely stop eating and taking anything by mouth. He won't take his liquids by mouth. So last summer I went back to work. We were doing good. And then he ended up, right before we left for Georgia, we didn't know he was sick, but he ended up with RSV. And then I came, and then he was okay, so we went back to daycare and everything like that. And then in September, he ended up hospitalized for a few days because he had another respiratory virus. So we'll see how school goes with him. My big concern is he's going to get really sick again. He's going to be hospitalized. And we're going to be back to square one again with his eating habits, because this is his second round of intensive feeding therapy. So we can try to get him decreased and off his feeding tube. But he has to go a whole year without using his feeding tube before they'll even take it out. We're not there yet. Like, we haven't had to use it in the last week or so, but you never know what's gonna happen. Because like I said, when my little one gets sick, it's not, he just stops eating, stops drinking, and then he's 100% dependent on his feeding tube again. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah. Hang in there. Oh, thanks, girl. I am. I've been doing it for 2.5 years. I'm hanging in there. Maybe not mentally sometimes, but physically I'm hanging in there. It can be a lot. It's just because with him getting so sick, he ended up, well, he has other issues going on too, but he's just really delayed. Hey, Bailey. He's really delayed. And then, we're having him evaluated for autism. He's already seen, like, the first person he needs to see for developmental pediatrician. He saw the PA and he's high risk for autism, which I'm fine with. My other son's autistic too, but he's just more delayed. Like, he has more therapies than my oldest son, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a lot. My days right now are just nonstop. Like, they're probably asleep right now. Because Lucas has, that's my little one, Lucas has feeding therapy Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 7:30 in the morning. So we have to leave here between 6:30 and 6:45 to drop Caden off at my mom's. And then we go to one of the satellite locations for the children's hospital for feeding therapy. So, and then, like I said, Lucas does his speech therapy now too. And that's every Friday in the afternoons. And then he has another therapist that comes every 2 weeks to the house. But that's only until he turns 3. Because it's an early intervention program. And they only do it till they're 3, and then you have to do outside sources. But that's when the school comes into the play too, because he's already been accepted to developmental preschool. Days rolled, yeah. So, yeah, feeding therapy is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tuesdays is GI and nutrition for his intensive feeding program. Fridays right now is also speech therapy. And like I said, thrown in there randomly every 2 weeks is his developmental therapist. And then soon we're going to have occupational therapy. So, just throw all the therapies in there for my kid. It's part of the reason why, even if I wanted to work, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to. Because my husband works early in the morning. He usually leaves between 4:35 in the morning for work. And then by the time he gets home, it's dinner time. Oh, I do. It's on my phone. It is on my phone. Except I made an appointment for myself, and I should have looked at my calendar when I did this, and I scheduled it for the same time as one of Lucas's therapies. So now I gotta call them and be like, can I reschedule this to like either an earlier time of the day or a different day for myself? Because that was my own fault. I schedule all the boys' stuff before I do mine, and I'm just like, sometimes I don't even schedule my stuff because I'm so busy with theirs. I'm like, when do I have time? You know? Like, and the other thing is I know it happens. I battle depression too. And my husband realized, he notices things like that. And I notice when he goes through his stuff because of his PTSD and stuff like that. But, he basically the other week gave me his card and was like, here, go get your nails done. Go get your feet done. Go spend some time. Go spend some time just yourself. And I was like, okay, you don't have to tell me twice. And so, and then there's certain nights where he'll just be like, always make time for you too. Just, yeah, I know it's hard. And like sometimes my husband be like, you know what, go hang out with I have a good friend here, and she may work at a bar. But he'd be like, go hang out with so and so, and I'll see you in a few hours. I was like, okay. So I go out every once in a while. We try to have a date night every couple weeks. We try to have a date night also. Yep. That's true. Drinks. Yep. That's true. I go by myself. I hang out with her, and her regulars know I'm there. Her regulars know I'm there for her because they know we're friends. But, you know, I'm not going to turn down. If someone wants to buy me something, I'm not going to turn down. I have a way home. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. They know I'm her friend. They know if they try anything, I can take care of myself, and I got backup. And they've met my husband. Because we do a date night every once in a while. And my friend's daughter will come over and watch the kids. They're asleep, so they just hang out. Her and her boyfriend just hang out and make sure the kids are okay throughout the night. But I'm trying to figure out, next week's our wedding anniversary, so I'm trying to figure out something for us to do that, one, doesn't involve a lot of money, and two, I gotta find a babysitter. I gotta find a babysitter. I have one kind of lined up. That's awesome. You always gotta make time for your... Yep, that's true. I kind of have a babysitter lined up for next week, but she might be gone for something. I have to talk to my friend because it's her daughter. I gotta find out what's going on next weekend, because for how much it costs us to go out to dinner and everything, I might as well just pay her to come over, pay my friend's daughter to come over and watch the kids so we can just go to the bar. 9 years. Married for 9, together for 10. Yep, yours. Next year's the big 10-year wedding anniversary. What are we gonna do? No clue, because every time we plan something, it doesn't go the way we wanted. So the other weekend, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, my husband and I, we were supposed to go do, we wing it. We wing everything now, because 2 weekends ago, we were supposed to go on a little early anniversary getaway. And things didn't go as planned. So at the last minute, we were like, well, now we gotta put the dog in a kennel. So at a pet hotel. She stays at a pet hotel when we go out of town. And then I said, well, and now we gotta take the kids with us. So we still went to where we were originally going to go. And thankfully, like, the room we were in, the bed, the couch turns into a bed. So that's where the kids slept. So we took the kids with us and had like a family getaway. We were thinking about a cruise for next year, but I'm like, I'm not going to plan all that. And then all of a sudden something happens. So we're just going to wing it for our 10-year wedding anniversary and see what happens. But yeah, so this year will be 9 years that we've been married. And we got 2 beautiful little boys. So, I think I'm going to stop right here. Oh, because I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Because I wasn't paying attention. Best memories are those. Yep. That is true. You gotta wing it sometimes. You do. So. But anyways. I think I'm gonna get going. I gotta go see what my husband's up to. Check on my kids. Check on my dog. If anybody wants to order any pearl jewelry, link is in my bio. It's the first one in my link tree. And I will be on tomorrow throughout the day. I'm going to try to be on in the morning before the kids wake up. And then again, once the kids go to sleep, because I'm going to be doing stuff with my kids and my brother throughout the day while the hubby's at work. So, make sure to follow me. Get your orders in. Like I said, oysters are free as long as you choose an oyster opening with a full price piece of jewelry. With clearance items, you have to purchase it. But yeah, message me, Brandy, on FB, and I will send you that information. But I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye. If it will let me out.